Pop, lock in, lay it. See on it? Now from here, we go right here. Seoi Nage. We're going to do knee drop, Seoi Nage. Seoi Nage means shoulder throw, right? Well, you know it doesn't really mean that. It doesn't mean shoulder at all. The seoi has nothing to do. Seoi means to carry over your back. To put something over your back and carry it, control it over your back. That's what it means. Seoi is to put it across the back in a position. Generally, the way we do it. That's what it means. So it means carry over the back throw. Nage means to throw over something, not just throw something to the ground, throw over an object. So knee drop Seoi Nage means carry over the back, you know, throwing them over, you know, doing a knee drop version. Very high ratio of success, okay? We talked about some gripping now to start. Standard grip, kumikata, means natural grip. You know, natural way of standing and gripping, okay? Now, we're going to do several grips to set up this knee drop. The first one will be for, I want to do Ippon Seoi Nage style, and we'll call it shoulder throw for just ease, but it's pretty much the one-arm shoulder throw style, okay? So instead of grabbing here in natural kumikata, I'm going to, with my left hand, grab his lapel. Now, whether I grab under the arm or over the arm, it's totally up to me. You know, we'll each have our own preference. So when we're grip fighting, we're working here, I may get this, I may get this. It doesn't really matter how I'm going to do this throw, okay? So there's the standard grip. It's what, here's a phrase I learned in Sambo many years ago, it's what we call our anchor hand. That's the first hand I generally have a solid grip with and will control him with. So it's the anchor hand. Got that? Now the other hand will have a job in a moment too. But here's the anchor hand, okay? So there he is. Now what I'm doing, I'm controlling his shoulder by his lapel, okay? So it's a real close or short grip because I'm controlling and manipulating the shoulder quite well. Here I don't have as much control. I'll use this later for another variation of this throw. But right now, this is going to work best for me, okay? All right, so we're doing this. I'm going to have a double lapel. I'm going to have a lefty grip. But I'm going to do a righty throw. I'll just, perfect, stay right there. Now, we're going to work on the Seoi Nage, the carry over the back throw, and the knee drop portion. Okay. Now, if I were to just come in and just kind of flop, one, I'm going to jack my knees up, and number two, he's not going to fall. He's not going to do that. It's just bad judo. Okay. I'm going to spin under him, what I call screw myself into the mat. Okay. Where I want to go under him, and I'm going to go deep between the legs here, and we'll just kind of watch. I'm going to turn him around just a little bit. Pop it in here. Now, when I do this, hook in here. Fist straight up in the air, elbow straight down. Do not load them like this, okay? What I want to do is like a vice grip. Pop here, lock in. Now see, I'm controlling and locking. See how I'm shoulder to shoulder? Now here's the shoulder part. Okay, that's a good shoulder part. Suck it in there. Now watch what I do with my body. They're screwing myself into the mat. This is the big thing here. When I come in, I'm going to just spin under him. When I come in and spin under him, to start, I'm going to drop on one knee and the other. I'll be able to do them both at the same time in a moment. But notice my knees are pointed to the left, my buttocks is pointed to the right, my hips to the right. You know, like this. See, I'm not like this, because this way, when I flop down on them, all the ballistic effect, all the force is generated straight down, and not over my body. I want to be this way so I can throw them over my body. So that's the screwing yourself in the mat and throwing the nageru action, throwing over something. Okay? So pop here, lock here. Now watch me spin under him. It's hard not to throw the guy because you spin under him so deep. Really high ratio of success. Okay? So we'll work on getting there. We want to be, if I'm a righty, my knees to the left, left to the right. Watch my feet. Focus on my feet. So, here. And when I come in, when I'm down, to begin with, to start, you've never done this before, if you're a black belt, do it this way. Drop on one knee, my left knee, drop on my right knee, pointing to the left, butt to the right. Now, look at my feet back here. They're not flopped on the floor flat. They're on my toes. I want to drive, okay? I want to drive him forward, and when I throw him, throw him, wham, I want to drive into him. There's a flop and drop. That's not good judo. If you've been taught that, I don't need to insult anyone. But let's work on something. So one, when we do a knee drop, we want to get the biggest score possible. Okay? That's number one. And number two, I want to be in a position where I'm not just on my front where he has my back. I want to be able to position I can finish. So that when I finish him, I'll get the most out of the score, and also want to be in a position to follow up on the ground, pin him, choke him, arm lock him, whatever. So I didn't want to lay there, so I'm not going to flop and drop. I'm going to do good skill. Now, screw yourself under him. Make sure you fit in first. You want like the best Seoi Nage, stand-up Seoi Nage you can possibly do. Hop in here, I don't want to do this. Man, I want to be like, oh, that's exactly how you should do Seoi Nage. Don't drop too soon. People tend to drop too soon, it makes you halfway. If you drop too soon, you'll be doing this. And then you're going to drop. Okay? So don't do that. Hop them here, lock in, spin under, and when you do that, when you spin under, then you'll be under here. So when I do it fast, bam, like that, and then finish up. So, see how I screwed myself under? Don't drop too soon. Form a good flow first, then drop under. Get that down, and we move on to variation 2, okay? I don't want to do this, okay? Maybe in high school wrestling, we don't want to get a slam. So I got to do this. This is judo. I want to slam him, okay? So I want to get on him. So, when I come in, and you drop that down, pop, lock in, Wait, see on him? Now from here, we go right here. I'll say Kobe. I don't want to end up here where he's got my back. I never want to give him my back. He will choke or arm lock or flatten me out and beat the heck out of me. I do not want that to happen. I want to be in a position where I finish out and control him. You see that? So I'm going to have you do this. Start out with this. Ready? Up, lock. See that? Come in. Come into like the perfect Seoi Nage, you know. Put my knees to the left, my buttocks to the right. Now I want you to drop on one knee, drop on the second knee. See that? First the left, then the right. And you're in position on my toes. And I just want you to throw, finish into him. See how I drove off the mat? Don't finish this way. Then, what? You know, I've seen a lot of these pawns from you up there. A lot of them. I've seen some, you know, 4-pointers or, you know, Wazaris, high scores. I want to get as maximum throw on him as possible and finish up. So if the referee did not give me a pawn, I want to finish up if I can finish the match somehow. Or let's get some more points, you know. 4-point throw to 4-point hold, working a nice submission. You know, it's kind of an 8-point move, really, if you think about it. Freestyle. We got that? Want to give that a try? Let's work on that, help each other out.